Why would Bud Light start this new ad campaign conservatives hate? Because they will buy it again in 2 weeks and get talked about endlessly in the meantime. This is not a new thing. Bud Light has been an active proponent of the LGBTQ+ community for decades. They donate money, sponsor pride events, and promote actively in the community, as do other major brands. They're not alone here. This is just conservatives finding the next thing to be outraged about. https www.anheuser-busch.com/newsroom/Budlight joins forces with NGLCC. https people.com/food/Budlight Rainbow Sprite Month/ https www.snopes.com/factcheck/Budlight/ Conservatives vastly overestimate their value to large national brands. Meanwhile, New York City alone has a larger population than 38 states. Math. They can read all the polls the GOP can't read. Woke is just mainstream social change at this point. Conservatives think they have a much larger market share than they do in reality. Conservatives are a political minority. It makes sense to cater to the larger demographic. And there are more people who are pro-LGBTQ than people who anti. Budweiser is owned by Belgian company AB InBev in the US as the brand's largest market. It is currently the top-selling beer in America. Boycotts like this rarely make any noticeable difference in sales. A few dumb celebrities post videos of themselves shooting cans or whatever. And then everybody forgets. It's likely this move was made to target a younger and more female demographic if Bud feels they're losing ground in those areas. There are likely a lot of reasons, but the thing I keep coming back to is perhaps the anti-LGBT+ community isn't as big as they think they are. Like you have the liberal side of the country and the anti-liberal. Perhaps we can't base the size of these groups based on the noise they make? Hot take. Someone higher up genuinely supports LGBTQ+. Were you talking about Bud Light on Reddit 2 weeks ago? That's why any company does marketing campaigns. What the MAGAs forget is that there was never a country more founded on the wokeness of its day than America circa 1776-1789. Or since. America has been woke for the most part from its founding. That's what makes it exceptional. If anything does going anti-woke or resisting the basic tendency of Americans to seek out expanded rights and greater liberalism is, at its base, un-American. Economics. There are more progressives, and they have more money. Why would you market to a slowly dying off section of loud idiots who will hoy your beer to performatively throw it away again? Publicity. These homophobic people throwing out their already purchased beer costs Bud Light nothing. Once Fox News moves on to the next culture war item, they'll go right back to purchasing the beer. If I never heard the term, "they've gone woke," again, it would be too soon. All the major beer companies have been advertising to LGBT communities and sponsoring pride events for decades. Deal with it, woman shrugging light skin tone. Conservatives will forget real quick. They have memories of a goldfish and half the intelligence. In the meantime, BL sells a bunch of rainbows. Allying with LGBT+ is always beneficial from a business standpoint. Identifying with left-wing IDPOL always puts companies in a positive light, and therefore their products. Plus it triggers the righties, which is always a bonus. Putting the assholes in their place. In one of the videos, The guy replaces his Bud Light with Coors Light. I guess he doesn't realize Coors Light is owned by InBev, which owns, you guessed it, Anheuser-Busch, maker of Bud Light. I guess one could say that if they were drinking Bud Light, it should be very easy for them to find a different brand of water. Edit. I want to correct myself. InBev doesn't own Anheuser-Busch. They are actually a conglomerate. Anheuser-Busch InBev. You can check it out at their website, www.abinbev.com. Scroll down and you'll see it at the bottom left of their homepage. Copyright 2021 Anheuser-Busch InBev, all rights reserved. The same reason any company does anything. Because it makes money. Maybe it's because there are a lot more left-wing people out there than right-wing. Maybe it's because any publicity is good publicity. Maybe it's because they're trying to gain more young people. But whatever the reasoning, it's because it makes money. It's a corporation, not a person. It doesn't have morals, feelings, or social insights. All this hating on Bud Light from conservatives is just giving the company free promotion. Honestly, outside of Chick-fil-A, what major companies don't show support for LGBTQ anymore? I know a lot of them have been doing it for decades already, so this isn't anything new. I wonder how Disney is faring right now, after the massive boycott over their support of LGBTQ. Oh, wait, a new episode of The Mandalorian dropped yesterday and I forgot. Let me turn on Disney Plus so I can watch it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.